What is going on, everybody? Hashtag DataSpartan back with a new interview today. And I am joined by Oliver Connor, the man himself, the owner at Connor Insurance. So, Oliver, thank you for joining me, man.
You're welcome.
Cool. So the topic I wanted to dig into today is there's a lot of benefit to implementing things like positive reinforcement, mental health initiatives, specifically when you're talking retention. So can you just add a little bit of color over the top of that and sort of give a little bit of context on the why?
Yeah, so I started off in my journey as far as like it was professional animal training, and a lot of people they ask me like, well, it's funny you got into insurance because they have nothing to do with each other, but I don't think that could be further from the truth, right? Because when it comes to leading a team to do absolutely anything, and at the end of the day, we all need the same thing. If you go into like hierarchy of needs and all of that stuff that people are talking about, we're looking for a place to belong. We're looking for that positive reinforcement from something, and and then it all kind of triggers that mental health because I think if you don't get those things, then your mental health kind of goes downhill.
Right.
So it's more connected than people know, and I think the importance to retaining any relationship, whether that's client relationship or vendor relationship, or the relationship that you build within your team, is to making sure that you get that right.
Interesting. So are there any sort of high points that you can touch on just from like an overarching standpoint where you feel are probably the most important things that people need to be thinking about?
I think just making sure you understand that your gut a lot of times is worth listening to, right? If you meet someone, regardless of who that person is or what position they fill, I think it's important to notice that importance. So even if it's just a vendor, get to know them, build that relationship, invest in people, and I
Mhm.
think that means more to your top line, your bottom line. Like it can get you so far in business.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, man. And I agree because at the end of the day, it's like, people are people. And I go back to whole like people are motivated by different things. There's no like cookie cutter approach. And I feel like there's a lot of synergy there. So if you are watching this, you are an agency owner and you're like, yeah, okay, this is something I need to do. What would your advice be to that person as that like first step that they can take to go down that particular path?
I think, remembering that retention isn't just about keeping clients, it's about investing in people. And when you shift from transactions to relationships and focus on core values, positive reinforcement, mental health, and create loyalty that drives success for your team, your clients, and your business
Mhm.
as a whole will just take off.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. So anybody watching, Oliver's a really smart dude. I recommend taking what he says and running with it. It'll work for you, promise. But Oliver, thank you for joining, man. Really appreciate
You're
you. And
welcome.
everybody watching, I will catch you on the next one.